The Obstacle is the Way by Ryan Holiday, book summary. Ryan Holiday's The Obstacle is the Way is a modern classic that draws on the wisdom of Stoic philosophy to show how challenges, setbacks, and obstacles can become opportunities for growth, strength, and success. Inspired by the teachings of ancient Stoics like Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca, Holiday presents a powerful framework for turning life's struggles into stepping stones. The central idea is simple but profound. The obstacle in the path is not the enemy, it is the path itself. Instead of avoiding or resenting difficulties, we can use them as fuel for progress. The Stoic foundation. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, teaches us that while we cannot control what happens to us, we can control how we respond. Life will bring pain, failure, and resistance. But by practicing perception, discipline, and willpower, we can transform these challenges into opportunities. Holiday structures the book around three key disciplines: perception, action, and will. Each one is a lens through which we can reframe obstacles and move forward. Part 1. Perception. Perception is how we see and interpret events. The Stoics taught that events themselves are neutral. It's our judgment of them that causes suffering or growth. See clearly. When faced with obstacles, most people panic, complain, or exaggerate the problem. The Stoic approach is to see the situation clearly, without distortion. By removing emotions and focusing on facts, we can act wisely. Control your emotions. Emotional reactions cloud judgment. Holiday reminds us to stay calm under pressure. By controlling our reactions, we maintain power over ourselves. Focus on what you can control. You can't control markets, weather, or other people, but you can control your attitude, choices, and effort. Shifting focus to what you can do prevents despair. Turn obstacles into perspective. Often setbacks force us to see things differently. What seems like a dead end may actually redirect us toward something better. Part 2. Action. Perception changes how we see obstacles, but action is what moves us forward. Stoics believed in relentless effort, not in waiting for luck or fate. Start where you are. Don't wait for the perfect plan or conditions. Begin with what you have, even if it's imperfect. Progress beats paralysis. Persist relentlessly. Action is not a one-time effort. It's persistence in the face of resistance. Most people quit when things get tough. The Stoic pushes forward. Iterate and adapt. If one approach doesn't work, try another. Obstacles often demand creativity. Many great inventions and discoveries came from failed attempts that led to breakthroughs. Do your duty. Focus on the task in front of you, regardless of recognition or reward. Duty keeps you moving forward when motivation fades. Channel energy into constructive action. Anger, fear, and frustration can destroy us, or they can be channeled into productive work. Use hardship as fuel. Part 3. Will. When perception and action aren't enough, we turn to will, the inner strength that allows us to endure suffering and persist through impossible odds. Build inner fortitude. Life will bring pain, illness, loss, and failure. Stoics prepared mentally for hardship so they could endure it with courage. Accept what you cannot change. Some obstacles cannot be moved, but they can be endured with dignity. By accepting fate without complaint, we become unbreakable. Love the struggle, the Stoics taught. Amor fati, love of fate. Instead of resisting life's difficulties, embrace them as essential parts of your journey. Turn setbacks into strength. Every trial builds resilience. What once broke you now prepares you for bigger challenges. The will transforms suffering into growth. Remember the bigger picture. Obstacles remind us of humility. They teach us we are small parts of a greater whole. By thinking beyond ourselves, we find meaning in adversity. Lessons and examples. Holiday fills the book with real-world examples. Generals, inventors, athletes, and leaders who turned obstacles into opportunities. Thomas Edison turned a factory fire into motivation to start anew. Ulysses S. remained calm under fire, earning trust as a military leader. Steve Jobs used setbacks at Apple to reinvent himself and eventually returned stronger. The pattern is always the same. Obstacles tested them, but through perception, action, and will, they emerged stronger. The core takeaway: the main lesson of The Obstacle is the Way is that obstacles are not roadblocks, they are stepping stones. Every hardship carries within it the seed of an advantage. By changing how we see, how we act, and how we endure, we can turn adversity into triumph. Instead of asking, "Why me?" the Stoic asks, "How can this strengthen me?" Instead of giving up, the Stoic says, "This is my training ground." Final reflection. Ryan Holiday's book is a timeless reminder that success doesn't come from avoiding struggle, but from embracing it. The obstacle is not something to fear or resent. It's the path that leads us to growth, resilience, and greatness. When life places a barrier in front of you, remember, the obstacle is the way.